I'm in the middle. You see my head? Am I focused? That's good. All right, so yeah, I'm in New Jersey. Over here is nice. Today's gonna be a breakdown video on the short film I made called Jazz in Silence, and I'm gonna talk about lighting, composition, and also story. Why and how did I come about with this story? Trust me, it's really funny. I kid you not. Well, not really funny, but yeah, right. With the first shot, I wanted an establishing shot which would capture essentially what the film is going to be about. It's quiet, it's lonely, it's just me texting. The scenery was to give a good contrasting mood to show you exactly that, and it was also to tell the story of me, just getting up, or someone just getting up in the middle of the night, just wanting to be alone, to be by themselves and listen music. Yeah, pretty much jazz in silence. At first, it wasn't just to have a video of me jazzing in silence or listening to jazz music in silence. It was supposed to be a JBL commercial, a JBL spec ad, a fake ad, which would kind of promote the JBL vibe beam. However, when at the end of the shoot, I realized I didn't get much close-up shots, detailed shots pertaining to the product itself. I wasn't placing much emphasis on it. So I said, okay, cool, let's rewrite the story a bit. How I work is I do establishing shots, mid-shot, close-ups, mid-close-ups, and stuff like that. So we'd go from broad to narrow in a sense. With the lighting, with the first shot, I saw that the kitchen, the oven area had a light. Those lights were pretty bright. I realized that when I was in the night, I was actually getting a snack the same night as well. I was actually getting a snack, and it was just absolutely beautiful. The way how it just lit up the whole section there, and it was just actually absolutely beautiful. I thought it first as a practical light, something in the background to place emphasis or depth for me, but then I saw, okay, it can be the key light in a sense. Another thing that was there was another light over the sink itself that I could use to emulate the moon in a sense, or the moon light shining through the window in the night. Those were the two lights that I had, and it gave the tone. It set the tone for the entire video. I did a close-up shot for it when I was moving, a different angle to place emphasis that I'm getting comfortable while texting, and like getting there calmer and calmer as the video goes by. And then I'd switch the shots. I used two lights again, but this time I'd used a very bright light for the left side of my face. Initially it was really dark on that side because I was just using the lamp light itself. I'd used the same kitchen light, not the same kitchen light, but a different kitchen light, but it was a bit brighter in this sense. That would give not the moonlight, or it would just give a different feel. It would place a little bit more details on my face, the left side of my face, to not show that it's a scary movie, because you can give that vibe, but that was not the vibe I was giving. That's not the vibe I was going for. That was that. For the lamplight, it was just given, man. It was just beautiful on the right side, and on that, for that part of the video, I wanted to relax a bit. It was actually that part of the video which should have placed emphasis on the JBL. What I'd done is make sure that I had that good shot, that first shot, those mid shots, those close-ups of me holding the water bottle. Everything just tunes up, gears you up for the climax of the shot itself, which is me listening to the jazz music. After that, I didn't know what to do. After that, I absolutely didn't know what to do. The video was done for me at that time. It was the next day that I had a eureka moment, essentially, and I said, okay, let's do it. Let's do a daytime. Let's do me waking up and not knowing where I am, or me not knowing that, okay, it's morning time, and I enjoyed jazz so much that I'm not aware of the fact that I was there the whole night in the couch. So that's where the idea came from. That's where it was really a eureka moment. Composition. Right. With the establishing shot, what I use for composition to make sure that everything is good, I'm using the rule of thirds. I usually use the rule of thirds, where your subject meets the different thirds of the frame. So it's aesthetically pleasing to the viewer whenever they're watching it. So on the camera, you have your frame, your guidelines, essentially, where you have the different thirds or the different frames or the different squares, like six squares? no, 9 squares that would section your frame itself. So once I placed myself within the left hand side of the frame itself, where the subject would be right in the intersection of each line, I'm going to show you guys. I knew that the composition was okay. It was good. It was good. It's the same thing with the lamp and myself in the second shot. Not the second shot, but the second scene for the film itself. So that was that's how I do my compositions essentially. I started doing that. And another thing to do as filmmakers, as videographers, it's always best to shoot on the shadow side in some cases that it gives dimension, it gives depth in some cases, and it just gives a better feel to the video itself whenever you're making it. So yeah, that was the I think I did. Yeah, I think so. I'm kind of cold now. It doesn't look that way, but I'm extremely cold. I'm not gonna lie to you. But tune in for more breakdown videos. Really appreciate you guys for tuning in. But yeah, I'm really cold. Really appreciate you guys for watching and tuning in. Tune in for more breakdown videos, and don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share with your family members, everyone who you think would be interested in knowing how I got my shots and what did I do. If you want me to go like a bit more in depth, just comment below and tell me. Big up on yourself all day, every day. Appreciate you guys.